Lower crypto revenue due to the sharp declines in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. I'm curious, what kind of internal assumptions are you making about crypto trading and crypto price action this quarter and the rest of this year?
Yeah, I think we try to really stay focused on the long term as we think about the business. Robinhood is the beneficiary of so many tailwinds that are materializing as we speak. The 100 trillion wealth transfer from older generations to younger, an AI super cycle that we see playing out in higher productivity, so many announced private companies, including space exploration companies and frontier AI labs that are expected to be entering the public markets. And I think all of these are converging to make it an environment where we expect more and more people to be investing in the equity markets. And the quarter. Now that we're a diversified business, I think there's always some sector that might be temporarily under pressure. In this case, it's been crypto, but we're still tremendously bullish on crypto as an industry and as a fundamental technology. In fact, just after earnings, we announced the testnet of Robinhood chain, which we intend to be the world's #1 chain for trading real-world assets, for the tokenization of real-world assets. And so we're pushing ahead with tokenization, and we see a world where crypto and TradFi increasingly converge, and we think we could be right at the center of that.
Well, Vlad, you mentioned the concept of super cycles. And speaking of super cycles, you said on your earnings call yesterday that we're just at the beginning of a prediction market super cycle. And certainly you wouldn't be alone in that view. But when you think about Robinhood customers on prediction markets, do you have any sense of what kind of returns that they're seeing? There has been some research out there and some concerns about big losses coming from prediction markets.
I think these things tend to be volatile. I mean, one month you'll see returns, the next month not. I think what we're building towards is an integrated financial super app where you'll be able to trade and invest in and hold any asset, as well as do your banking with us and your spending through the Robinhood credit card. And I think we're unique in our category because most of the prediction markets platforms are kind of single purpose. You can only trade prediction markets. But what we've been seeing increasing success with is bringing customers in with prediction markets, because prediction markets attract a new type of customer. They allow you to trade pretty much anything. And then once they're in the door, we cross-sell them lots of our other products and build a deeper relationship. And you look at retirement, for instance. Retirement is at 26.5 billion assets under custody. We've given out over $500 million in matches, and the assets under custody is up over 100% year over year, more than double. So I think looking at each of these things in isolation is not how we look at it. We look at it as the overall relationship and how can we make sure we are helping customers with the totality of their financial needs, from their paycheck direct deposit to their long-term savings to their retirement savings, and of course to the discretionary trading activities like futures, options, and increasingly prediction markets.
So, Vlad, do you plan to offer, or are you looking to offer margin for prediction markets?
I think that's subject to the exchanges filing for it. I think that margin can be useful for active traders, and if there's something that there's clarity on and we see the demand, I think we would explore it.
And I'm curious about, the recent majority take that you took in LedgerX with Susquehanna. I know that currently you work with Kalshi, of course, when it comes to prediction markets. But, Bloomberg Intelligence has said that more than half of Kalshi's business in recent months has come from Robinhood. How might your relationship with Kalshi change should you actually start to launch what you've invested in?
I think Robinhood has many businesses. Of course, we have our brokerage business, but we do also have exchange businesses. On the crypto side, we acquired Bitstamp, and so now we have a fully featured global crypto exchange. You mentioned the joint venture with SIG on Rothera, our new prediction markets and derivatives venue. The way we think about it is when we offer our products to customers as a broker, we want to give the customers the best selection, the best pricing, and the best execution quality among all of the exchanges. So take crypto, for instance. We, of course, route to Bitstamp, and Bitstamp does quite well, but we don't exclusively route to Bitstamp. We route to whoever gives our customers the best pricing. Same with equities. And so I think we should expect the Rothera acquisition to certainly take a larger portion of our volume, but we'd still continue to route, and we see a world where the prediction markets exchange space is more and more a multipolar world where the exchanges will compete to offer the lowest pricing and the best deals to brokers such as ourselves.